All right, so this one is going to be a good one.
Okay.
I think you have a pretty good idea of what it's going to be.
Do I?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I've called this one making a market based on people and status. My thoughts 9 days in.
Oh, cool. You're going to talk about
this is BitClout.
Okay.
This is an interesting
Talking about speculation.
Talking about speculation. Now, there's a couple of interesting economic theories around it as well.
Okay.
The greater fool, a few different things. So this is, and if that wasn't clear from what I was talking about there, we're talking about BitClout.
Yes, BitClout.
So BitClout is a decentralized social media platform.
Yep.
So imagine this is you, like, let's say you're in the bath, you're having a wine, Imagine, I'm just kidding.
Relatable.
Very relatable. You're scrolling through Twitter,
Okay.
and you see your favorite creator.
Great.
Mr. Beast.
Yes.
Elon Musk.
Yep.
Logan Paul.
Yes.
Now, imagine you can buy a stock in that person.
No.
You think it's going to keep rising up. You think they're going to keep growing in value.
Yep.
In a way, you're just jumping into a secondary market made up full of creators, and you're buying a coin. So you're buying their coin, you're buying that creator's coin. And
interesting.
Yeah, so
okay.
You think that as a creator, the value of their brand is going to be worth more tomorrow than it is today.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That'd be particularly relevant if you, like, I don't know, you were one of the first people to jump on top of someone's platform. Like, someone started a podcast and you thought they were going to be awesome.
Yeah.
They're like a penny stock kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then I guess it's cool because you can profit as they increase in notoriety.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's really cool. Okay. Okay, cool. I like it. You can buy some stocks in some people.
Yeah, so as of the 11th of March this year, there were 57,000 users.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to have a guess?
Oh, this is cool metrics.
Do you want to have a guess of how many users there were the 10th of April?
10th of April, a month later, 57,000 becomes 5 million.
There are 124,000.
No.
Yeah, so
that's so good.
So they've almost doubled.
That's good.
Maybe more than doubled. I don't know.
That's so good. Bro, there's stadiums in America that hold that many people.
Yeah. So yeah, in 1 month, that's 1 month of growth from 57,000 to 124,000.
That's good. It's not really like exponential yet. Like it's not like insane.
Yeah. Do you want to guess how many dollars have been put into? How many dollars have been put into?
How'd you get all this information?
Well, this actually, all right. This is really cool. I'll have to link it in this episode.
Please.
There is an exact website.
Yeah.
Which shows, it's called CryptoGate or something like that.
Okay.
And it shows exactly how many dollars have been put in, because it shows the blockchain.
True, of
each
course.
thing, because I've never actually seen a blockchain or like what it looks like or whatever. So you can actually see an exact like measure of the dollars.
Okay.
So I don't have the exact dollar. I've got it to the million. I don't have the exact one right in front of me.
Okay.
We'll put the exact number down below.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to have a guess?
Sorry. What's the question?
So how many dollars have been put into BitClout?
Okay. All right. All right. So there's 100 and something thousand people on there.
Yeah.
And they've all put in. All right. Oh, okay. I'm going to say 10 million.
You think that there's been 10 million into? All right. So let me give you more context. Elon Musk had a market cap when I joined up 9 days ago.
Yeah.
He had a market cap of 89 million.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. 100. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's going to be a lot then. $1 billion.
Well, all right. It is 204 million.
Okay.
Yeah. So
wow. And he has like a $90 million market cap?
Well, he did have that.
That's true.
Now I checked it earlier today, and he had a $67 million market cap.
Wow.
So it's like almost like everyone was expecting him to jump on the platform, because he likes to be an early adopter. He got on Clubhouse pretty early, all that stuff.
He's not on there though, is he?
He's not on there yet, and it's almost like everyone's lost faith that he's going to jump on.
So he's $67 million market cap.
Yeah.
And there's what?
204 million.
204. So he's like 30%.
Yeah.
Of the whole
just people
funds within the market.
People like Justin Bieber, I think, maybe have a $20 million market cap.
Right.
People like Logan Paul has like a $30 million.
A huge percentage of the money is just in the big heavy hitters.
Yeah, and someone like Sean, who's on My First Million.
Oh yeah.
I think he's got a market cap of 800K or something like that, or 900K. So yeah, pretty cool.
Okay, cool. I like it.
So yeah, the way that they started it was that they and this is how you really grow fast, I think.
Okay.
They automatically put the top 15,000 Twitter accounts on the platform.
Oh, okay.
And in order for you to verify or unlock your account, you tweet out the link on your Twitter, and the account gets verified.
Oh, true.
So the creator reward system, how this works is, and this is the incentive for people to go onto Twitter and tweet out their account so they can unlock their account.
Because they get access to this rewards.
They get access to the creator reward.
Yeah.
So there's an automatic 10% kickback of your market cap, which goes straight to you.
Okay. So if you're on there a bit later and people have already bought you, let's say Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So
he's got $2 million or $3 million
right.
unlocked. Well, it would have been, when it was 80 something, it would have been 8 million locked up.
Wow,
so, yeah,
okay.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that would have been a big incentive. So
cool.
If Elon Musk wasn't the richest person in the world, or one of the richest people in the world, that would have been a huge incentive for him to jump on and collect his 8 million, basically.
Yes.
And it's actually in your own stock, so it's 8 million worth of your own coin.
Yes.
So it can fluctuate and it can go down.
Don't look now, but someone's taking a photo of this. Oh, you looked.
Damn it. Sorry, I had to look. It was so good. Yeah, so, I mean, if we got some more content to put on Instagram, that'd be pretty cool.
It's true.
Yeah. Can we, oh yeah. Oh, nice. Do you want to, no. I thought you might want to, so we can get the photo.
It's just for him.
Well, no, we're never gonna know. Come back.
He's gone.
Remember the number plate. Look at the license plate. We'll look up his address and we'll go there and we'll get the photo.
Okay, perfect. For context, no one knows what's going on. For context, a guy just walked over, stood in front of us, pointed to his camera with his eyebrows up.
Yeah.
And then I said yes, and then he took a photo of us, and then he just walked away.
And I'd also like to say, and this is something that, I don't know, maybe, well, Nathan knows I'm nerdy about cameras. It's a Canon AE1, so it was an old film camera.
Oh, you could tell. Right.
So it was a proper, it was.
So it would have been cool.
Film. You could hear it click.
Yeah, I think everyone would have heard that.
I think the mic,
they would have heard that.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I can't remember what you were saying.
Well, I wish I had got his Instagram handle or something, so could have.
Or if he had ours, that would have worked well. We could have yelled it out.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, anyway, next time. We know what to do.
There's no incentive for Elon Musk because he's very rich, so he doesn't need $2 million, so he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't, or 8 or 6 or whatever it is.
Sorry, whatever it is.
Yeah, but, a creator reward, so, like, there are random creators who just, like, find out about their account, and then they're like, oh, they find out that they've got 50K of value locked up as their reward there.
That's cool.
That's a pretty cool system.
Really cool.
I started. All right, so I'm gonna title the next segment "My Wallet."
Okay.
I started with 2,000 AUD. So I'm talking investment.
Oh, okay. You're talking your strategy.
Yeah. So I started with 2,000 AUD 9 days ago.
Okay.
And
do you need to clarify? Oh, yeah.
ITS HQLA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sick. Shout outs.
Have a good night.
See ya. All right.
Wait, I like doing this in more public places. It's pretty fun.
No, it's good. We're kind of embracing the podcast, but outside.
So anyway. BitClout. I don't know what you were saying. Oh, your wallet. Your strategy.
Yeah, wallet strategy.
Tell us your strategy.
So I invested 2,000 AUD 9 days ago. Which is 1,520 USD.
So what I was going to say is it worth just mentioning that you can't just go straight from AUD to BitClout?
Yes, yeah. So what you have to do is you have to have Bitcoin.
Yep.
So I invested 2,000 worth of AUD.
Yes.
But I invested Bitcoin.
Yep.
I put Bitcoin into my account. Mm-hmm. And then on BitClout, you can change BTC
it's complicated.
to BitClout coin.
Yep.
And with BitClout coin, you can buy creator coins, which are unique individual creators.
AUD, Bitcoin,
to BTC,
BitClout,
yeah.
Then you can buy a creator coin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
okay.
A 4-step process. So it's interesting to think about how many things are moving, how many moving parts there are moving against each other.
Yeah. Oh, I see we talked about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
so AUD, Bitcoin, BitClout coin, and then.
It's a Hyundai. It's like an i30.
Jeez. AUD, Bitcoin, BitClout and then the actual credit coin,
Yeah.
you've got to transfer back or whatever between all of these, and then they're all constantly changing in prices.
And you get a little bit of a fee with each one.
That's also every time you change back, you got a fee.
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah. It's a little messy, but it's a lot of fun. So,
Just look for those big gains and don't worry about
we're
it.
just having fun. I'd like to disclose that this is not financial advice.
This is purely for entertainment purposes.
My current wallet balance is $2,781.
Oi, look out! Look out!
In the US in USD.
Okay.
So it's actually.
Oh, I see. It's actually heaps.
Yeah. So let me check my.
We got a baller over here.
I'm going to check my actual.
A live balance.
Live balance.
Do you want me to check mine?
No, it's gone down. Don't worry.
No, tell us.
It's 2,000. So it was 2,781 when I was preparing. Now it's 2,721.
I see.
So it's gone down a little bit, but that's all right.
I'll tell you mine.
Yes, you tell me yours. Well, what was your cost? How much did you put in?
Cost was $700 USD.
Yeah.
Current wallet value, $964.
Nice. So yeah, I'm doing a little better, but that's all right.
Yes.
It's tricky. It's tricky to work out. So I've made a gain of 83% in 9 days, which is quite insane.
Yes.
Do
you wish you put all your money in it?
Well, no. I actually don't. Yeah. I don't at all.
Because there's a really big point at the end of this as to why you don't.
Yeah, we'll get there. So so I've made an insane return. I've been trading very actively on there, so buying and selling some creators.
I have not been doing that. So obviously maybe that works.
Yes, and my biggest holding is my own profile. So my own coin at Isaac Smith. If you
I think you also own more of my coin than I own.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I was just like, oh, yep, cool. I'll jump on this, and then that did pretty well. And then I bought Luke Easterway's coin as well.
Yeah.
And all right, so here's what happened with Luke's one. I looked at my people following me, or people that hold my own coin, because you can click on a thing which shows your biggest holders.
Yeah.
Essentially, the who's holding your stock.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, at Easterway is on there or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And so then I clicked on that, and then I bought, $100 of that or something like that.
Had he not bought himself?
And he hadn't bought his own one yet.
I see. Okay.
And then he's like, oh, I didn't even get to buy it. And so, he got mad at me because he didn't buy it. But I was like, what do you mean? You could have bought your own thing before you bought me. Anyway, he's a funny guy.
That's true.
Shout out to our follower, Luke.
Yes.
So anyway, it's a pretty sweet gain for 9 days. I'll keep playing with it and I'll get back. So
yeah, you give us some updates.
So I've currently got 226 followers.
Okay.
And a market cap of...
Okay, wait. So as well as being able to buy people's stock, you can still...
you have your own...
You can post and you can follow people without even buying them, and it's like a social media thing.
Yeah. So on my own profile, on my own coin, which is at Isaac Smith, I've got 226 followers and a market cap of $981.
Okay.
Now that's quite annoying because there was a point... literally 4 days ago where I had a market cap of $2,050.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've gone down a bit.
I'm lower than you. So
interesting.
So I had, my coin was
Does that mean people have sold?
Yeah, so my coin was worth $125.46.
Yeah.
I had, so I'm back down to 77.91.
True.
So I had a couple of people that had bought $100 initially or whatever, and then sold it sold $500 worth or something.
Yeah.
And so I had two people kind of do that, which is annoying. But
true.
Here's a bit of content strategy for you.
Okay, tell us.
I've put up 19 statuses in the 9 days.
Oh yeah.
And I've had 3 that properly.
You've had some good engagement on some of them.
Yeah, I have had 3 that properly took off.
Yeah, and they're like actual people saying actual things.
Yeah,
not just bots.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So 3 that properly took off and 3 that kind of did okay.
Yeah.
Some of my top ones were...
this is status?
Yeah, so this is my first... My first one was...
Jeez.
My first one was shout out to my OnlyFans girlfriend. Looks like more than one of us can make money on the internet.
Yeah.
And then peach emoji, graph emoji, and money flying emoji. And then I did one which was... Because I didn't know what I was doing or how I could kind of make money from it. So I was I'll just diversify.
Yep.
So I said, going to be buying $5 of each of my first 200 followers.
Yeah. That's right. That was smart.
I just want to see what happens. It's like a diversified ETF of random people's clout, right?
Yep.
And then I started doing that, and people would had really high rewards set on themselves, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was paying $5, and then I would get $1 worth of their thing, and I was like, oh, this is not worth it. This is terrible.
That's so bad.
So it wasn't a good idea. But now I know that, so that's all right.
Yeah, that's good. Hang on.
We've changed locations, obviously. So
Yes, we have.
yeah, so just
It's my fault.
don't don't think about it too much.
We ran out of battery on our recorder, so we had to go quickly over to the Woolies Metro and get some new batteries, and we are up and running. So, Isaac, we were talking about posts that you've made on BitClout.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So I made. I think the last one that I mentioned was that I was going to buy $5 of each of the first 200 followers.
Yes.
It wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good idea at all. People had their founders rewards too high, and it was just super random. And a lot of them weren't like they were going the opposite way. They were all going down, and it was terrible. So
Yep.
So then my one that actually went really well was what are some of the most undervalued celebrities that love to be early adopters that aren't quite here yet. So that one got 23 likes and 23 comments.
Oh, I gotcha. So you asked that question. Were there any interesting comments?
A couple of them were like Logan Paul, but or like standard stuff like that. And then there weren't actually any good ones. A lot of them were me, like people.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
People shouting themselves out. So like people saying, "Oh, it would be Logan Paul, but now it's me," or people that are already here, and then, or it was this person until they came here. Now it's me.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it was very silly.
Gotcha.
But so next bit that I'm going to talk about is investment strategy and portfolio.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So this is the disclaimer. I don't really know what I'm doing. But so I don't know if anyone does yet.
Just having fun, right?
Yeah, just having fun.
Yeah, you gotta have that mentality.
Yeah. So lately I've been buying a lot of verified people right as they get on the platform. So
How do you know when they're gonna get verified?
well, they'll post they'll show up in the global feed and be like, they'll be like just setting up my account, or I've just done this,
Okay, so that's a straight up buy for you usually when you see that.
Yeah, because what I'll do is I'll click on them and then they'll have $100 coin price or whatever. Yeah. So it'll be pretty low, and then I'll click on them and then I'll go to their Instagram and see that they've got 570,000 followers or 300,000 followers or something like that.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you do your due diligence on that one.
Yes, and then you got to be careful with that though, because I accidentally bought someone who was verified, who had a $200 coin, went to their Instagram, 300,000 followers on Instagram. I was like, oh, this is pretty undervalued, because normally it tends to be $1,000 for someone with 300,000 followers, kind of thing. So something like that. And so I was like, this could be a really good growth one. Went in and bought it. Didn't really pay attention to the reward and all that kind of stuff. And I went and bought $50 of that person, and the amount in my wallet was $10. And I didn't realize, so they must have had their reward on 80%. So yeah, wild.
Gotcha.
So
And it does show that when you go to buy, right?
Yeah, it does show you, but it says they'll get 0.13 of their coin as a reward, and so you've really got to calculate it yourself. They don't say they'll get $10 USD as a reward or whatever, so you kind of got to calculate that yourself, which is something that going and buying and selling and all that kind of stuff, maybe you're a little bit lazy with it and you kind of trust that they're 10%, and so you just go in and buy it. And so yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, you kind of got to pay attention to that. Some opportunities, early mover advantage. So
certainly there's 100,000 people on there.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's 100,000 people on there, but if you grab a bunch of handles early, this is a good way to make money. Oh, yeah. You grab a bunch of handles pretty early, and for generic things, and start making statuses and post high quality content, then you can definitely make a lot of money. You could, instead of having a job, you could literally grab a bunch of handles and then post consistently, and if it's a good handle, then it'll really work. So the handle memes, which isn't a verified account or anything, that has a $7,000 market cap. It's a $7,000 coin price. Whoa. Which means it's a $1 million market cap, whatever. Yeah. So that's a pretty good one. There's the handle Just Ramen, which is pretty funny. There's one called Clout God, which is So like it's just different stuff like that, and some of them just start taking off like crazy, and they're just posting high quality content. Like that's just all it is.
I noticed when we created an account for HQLA.
Yeah.
And it was cool because we got HQLA as the name, which was cool, as the handle. But what I noticed when I created it was that I needed to put a mobile number in because it sends you like a verification code.
Yep.
And I initially put my mobile number because it was easy, and it wouldn't let me because it said there was already one connected to it. So luckily we had another phone that we could use, so we put that other mobile number as it. But I would have thought that, I mean, it's probably a solvable problem, but that's a bit of a problem to having like 100 accounts.
Yeah. That could be an issue, but there's virtual SIM cards now, and
Yeah, and you can use your parents' phones and stuff.
and you can also get a $2 like SIM card and make $2 and make basically it cost us $2, and you can just keep making accounts.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Yeah, and then just keep swapping them and make a status every day or something. Online. If you're online, you can just switch accounts. Surely. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
right. One of the biggest issues is that as more people buy BitClout, each creator coin goes slightly down in value, because relative to BitClout coin, your creator coin is going down.
Yeah.
So if you're because creator coins are getting weaker in value compared to BitClout.
Mm-hmm.
So if your account is pretty stagnant, then over time, as more people buy the BitClout coin, the creator's coin's getting devalued. So essentially, it's inflation, but it's occurring at a very high speed.
Oh, that's interesting. So you need to keep momentum on your personal accounts. Otherwise, as you're saying, it's a perfect picture of inflation.
Yeah, because when I first got on there, it was this is 9 days ago. It was $140 per coin, and now it's $160 per coin. Yeah. So yeah, it's literally
that's cool.
Very fast inflation. So yeah. My next question is this Patreon? Is this like Patreon? I would argue that it's better.
What's the quick 2-second what Patreon is? Because I don't actually really know that much.
Patreon is it's like a site where you donate to your favorite creator.
Oh, for additional content and stuff.
Yeah. So it's basically paid YouTube. Yep. Like, it's been around for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. It's pretty popular, and people use it like they get extra albums from a band or extra,
Okay, yep, I have heard of this.
Yeah, extra live shows or like live show screaming, and you get tickets, early access, early screening of a movie, that kind of thing.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
So I would argue that this is a lot better because you're actually taking ownership of the creator that you're buying. Like you own a little piece of that pie that you hope will grow and hope will keep going well. So yeah, it's buying an opportunity to profit. Here's an interesting one. Creative Juice, which is an early stage. This has been created by Mr. Beast. This is a early stage funding startup for creators. So this is a bit of maybe competition. Maybe they'll make their own stock market out of it.
Oh, okay, so he's got something set up where you can invest in creators and as they grow.
Yes, but I think that, and I haven't looked into it too heavily, but I think it's more like a VC firm for creators than it is like a stock market. So it might just be his own money that he's putting up, or he's going. So,
he's got 20 million and he's just going to invest it in the next upcoming people.
Yeah. So then he takes a bit of their brand or takes a bit of their,
Okay. Yep.
So something very interesting to consider is that individuals can't really do this in the stock market, but you can move the price on volume alone. So much like a hedge fund or an institutional investor in the stock market, Goldman Sachs can pump $5 billion into a $5 billion company and move the price by 100%, and essentially double that. But the same thing can happen here, except so individuals with a 1K market cap can go in and spend $1,000 on that coin and then move it by 100% as well. But you're just moving it on volume, so that's kind of cool. You can push up prices 100% if you want to on random stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it is cool.
Here's something that did pretty well as well. This is another good post that I actually haven't talked about yet. So this one's actually I gotta hide it from you a little bit. So other than the platform actually working, what ideas would you have to drive engagement on the platform? And then I said mine are video with autoplay, showing the amount of next to creators on the global feed because like that would be pretty useful. Like
Showing what, sorry?
the amount that I own of the creator on the global feed. So
When someone pops up that you own. Yeah, okay.
yeah, because there's a global feed where the most popular posts go, and you can see if you already own that person, and like yeah, because you can't really see that. You just got to go to your actual wallet thing and work it out.
Yeah, that's true.
I said polls as well, and adding a lottery pool of blue checks to smaller accounts to like verify them and like make them seem legit. So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That one performed pretty well. Yeah, so it's a pretty early stage platform, so it's very buggy. Oftentimes you go to comment on stuff and the request will just time out.
Yeah, so I like you posted something the other day and I commented something. I commented bubble. And then it didn't work. And I was like, dang it. And so I commented again, and then all of a sudden I've got 2 comments on there, and then I couldn't delete it. And so yeah, it's very frustrating. And then that becomes more frustrating when you're trying to buy and sell.
Yeah.
And you sell and you're not sure if it's sold or not, and then you sell double what you thought you were going to sell and stuff like that. But as long as you're having fun.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun. So so showing the cost next to showing what you've purchased the creator for. So there's a couple of other random ideas that I've got. So seeing how much, like seeing what your cost price of a creator would be really useful, because you can't on your wallet screen. Yeah.
That's a really big one.
Yeah, you can't tell how much you actually spent on them. Yeah, so it's tricky. So you have to kind of work out. Like I tried spending the same amount on each creator, but then I've got like $43.11 left, and I still want to invest that. So
yeah, you can't actually. It doesn't track how much you've made. Like it doesn't track your profit, right?
No, not at all.
You have to write down what you bought stuff for or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you'd have to do that. Currently, you got to do that in Excel. You got to kind of work out or write down your cost price. Bit clunky, but it's early stages. So they could also have the daily movement of a person's coin and start implementing some like graphic and analysis there. Show you what that person's market cap's going, like where it's going. Have a little graph of that. That could also be a huge negative because it could encourage a lot more trading instead of holding long term. Here's something interesting. Capital raises could be cool. So actually using the money to actually help the creator. So imagine, much like a stock would do. So imagine a creator has a $100 million valuation, and they want to make a video for $1 million. So imagine being able to issue more of your shares and dilute everyone's holdings and take that $1 million on the creator's actual balance sheet, and like use that to actually like make a video and like actually linking it all up properly and properly securitizing your assets. So that could be kind of cool. Functionality updates. They could add in hashtags, stories, quick videos, stuff like that. But you also don't want to make it too much like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all that kind of stuff. Because currently it pretty much operates like a less functional Twitter. Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of think it's cool that it doesn't have video yet. Like it's just got photos, that kind of thing. And as well as that, it doesn't even have its own app. So
yeah, that's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a huge negative. It definitely needs its own app before video and all that stuff. So yeah, I think it's also really good. I think it's good because of accountability. So imagine being able to dump a creator's coin after they have a scandal, like, or pick up something cheap after bad news that wasn't that bad. Maybe they say something racist, and then everyone dumps their coin, and then you go in and buy, and then their clout goes up. It's tricky because it's not the same as a stock. But yeah, anyway, that's what I think of BitClout. We'll update further in the future. You can follow us at HQLA though.
Yeah, that's true. So on Instagram, our handle is it's HQLA, and we were hoping to get just HQLA, but it's currently owned by a random person who has never posted on it, so feel free to report the account. And so, as Isaac was saying, we are also on BitClout as HQLA.
That car's full. Yeah, that was a little bit of plastic from... We've talked about my car before on this podcast. A little bit of it just came off. I wouldn't worry about it.
High quality.
This is a
liquid asset.
Liquid asset. Hopefully it sells, so hopefully it's like liquid. No,
Maybe it's time to liquidate.
No, never gonna sell. Long-term hold. BMW 325. All right. Well, it's been another great episode of HQLA.
It has. We've had some first times.
We've had some first times. I don't know about your first time, but we won't worry about that. Yeah, it's I don't know what should we just say to wrap it up. If you're stuck in the Suez Canal, and this is the podcast to listen to. Episode 9, HQLA. I'm gonna keep talking.
Wait, no, you got to think of there must be some sort of
right.
Prince Philip reference. If you need cheering up because your husband just died.
Are you the Queen of England? Do you need to stop mourning? Well, listen to HQLA episode 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nailed it. Oh my god. That was terrible.
I can't believe no one walked past. It would have been so funny.
Yeah.